I think by default, they need to add this like medium or high because that was insane. Like that's why my computer was like chugging just then. Like this computer over here is a 1070 card and it has an older CPU in it, but you sure you want to start a new game? I mean, I haven't played this yet. July the 6th, 1938. With Nazi Germany annexing Austria, President Franklin D. Roosevelt proposed an international conference to meet and come up with a solution for the growing number of Jewish refugees fleeing the Third Reich. Although Roosevelt was not in attendance himself, representatives from 23 countries and 6 small European democratic nations of the Latin American nations, Australia, New Zealand all met when Arion, France, from July the 6th through the July the 15th, 1938, to discuss the admission of refugees. Aside from the Dominican Republic agreeing to take in refugees for huge amounts of money, none of the countries would budge, and a solution was never established. Yeah, and they're like, oh, my computer's so OP. It's like, okay, I get that, but jeepers. Samuel, hurry up. You don't want to be late. Yes, Papa. Aww. Oh, I'm so cute. Come on, Samuel. He's so adorable. Don't forget to do your homework. I'll set it right over there on the table. Yes, Mama. Come along, I need to open the shop soon. Yes, Papa. Why am I leaving? Hey, Papa, what do you know about voodoo? Sorry, I couldn't help it. Okay, what am I doing? Why is the door open? Hold on. My OCD is not happy. Did y'all leave the fucking door open? Hold on. Oh, I need you to move because I can't trust you. You just left the fucking door open. Close the fucking door. It really is. This is really pretty. I mean, I'm making these little jokes here and there, but honestly, this is gorgeous. This is gonna be free. Directed by Luc Bernard. Cutscenes is Chanel Paz. Story, Luc Bernard and Lexi. Where am I going? This one? How come I can't run? Animation is Chanel Arts. 3D artists, David North and Bob. I couldn't read that. Concept art, Luc Bernard and you guys saw it. I give up. I'm not gonna read that anymore. Like, I'm not gonna go too far into this because it is free to play and it is a story narrative. So I think it's better everyone gets to experience themselves. And it makes it fair so that way you get a taste of it, but then you can enjoy it yourself on your own time. And at least get to experience it. It's like, like most walking sims. Like, I usually play some, but then I try not to because some of those games, unless people don't care enough, I'll just play them, but or if they've been out for a long time and I've never played it before in my life, I play it. Whereas if somebody else has already played it, we can kind of, This is gorgeous. Have a good day at school. I will, Papa. Say hello to Pepe for me. Jockey dit. What'd you call me? Okay, now we're on it. Hello, Samuel. We're playing Jacques dit. Do you want to play? Yes. Analysis. Jacques dit. Touch your ear. Great job. Okay, the next one. Touch your nose. This is so adorable. Great job. Okay, next one. Touch your ear. That's okay, you'll get it next one. Wait, what? I touched my ears. That was so much fun. I'll have to get with my parents' shop. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye! I could have sworn I touched my... Go shop. Okay, Taylor's. Can I sit in the chair? Okay, Mama's busy working. Hello, Samuel. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you see your father needs help? What? Okay, you didn't tell me he needed help. He just stood there. Would you mind giving me a hand, Mr. Golston, while I finish up here? Yes, Papa. Hello, Samuel. I'm looking for a blue tie. Something from my Easter outfit. Do you mind finding one for me? Yes, sir. Let me see if I can find one. Okay, where do I go? Here? Okay, blue tie. Do I have it on my persons? Might have already grabbed it. Oh no, this won't do. I'm looking for a blue tie. Look at the ties. Some blue ties. I don't see him incompetent from the guy. Where is the blue tie? Okay, apparently it's in a roadblock because I don't see no purple ties anymore. Oh, wait, how about on top of the table? I see it. I'll be the sharpest man in church. Thank you. Anything else we can help you with? I'll just take the tie for today. Thank you. Head on home and get ready for dinner while I close up the shop. And you just sold a single tie and you just shut down the shop. You're like, nah, that's all we need to do. A letter from Poland. I think I heard someone at the door, Mama. Mrs. Arbovich, I have a letter for you from Poland. Oh, for my mother. Thank you, Mary. Do you know what your family would do if Germany starts a war with Poland? I'm not sure. Would you mind watching Samuel for a minute? I need to help Moses close the shop. Of course. You just barged on in. Bulma, what's wrong? Did something happen? It's a letter from Poland. My parents have fled and they have not disclosed the location in the letter. They said they'll send another one once they are safe. Moses, what if it's another letter and never comes? What if they get caught? Oh. We can't think that like that. Your mother and father are some of the smartest, clearly the bravest people I've ever met. They'll make it through this. We'll see them again soon. Are gonna make me cry. I'm trying to hold it in. That's pretty, like seriously, that is like the Jew among thorns. So, how was school, Samuel? It was good, Papa. That is good to hear. Did you learn anything? I was trying to hold it in just now. I was like trying to think of something else real quick because that's sad. Hearing about this type of stuff is just absolutely, it's so sad to hear that, you know, families got torn apart in this time. I did. Today we'll read a Brothers Grimm fairy tale. That's wonderful. How much do you love stories? I know how much you love stories. Of course, Brothers Grimm. I know all of those tales. Which story was it? So there was a servant who was leaving his job and he was given 3 coins. As he was traveling to find new work, he met a dwarf who had asked him for one of those coins because the young servant could work for more coins than the old dwarf could not. The boy agrees and gives him a coin. To say thanks, the dwarf offers him 3 wishes. He wishes for a gun that will always hit its target, a fiddle that will makes everyone dance when he plays it, and the power to give his requests to have all of his requests followed. He gets all of his wishes and keeps going. As soon as he becomes a fat man with a big nose and a long beard, who says he wants his singing in the trees. So the servant shoots it for him. It falls into a branch of thorns. The man who walks into the thorns gets the bird, and then the servant starts playing his fiddle. The man dances in the bushes and gets all scratched and tattered, and begs the servant to stop, but the servant keeps making him dance saying because all the people who own his people own lots of slaves and the thorn bushes are punishing him. That's enough. Moses, don't be so harsh. It's just a story. He doesn't know any better. No, Bulma, he needs to learn that this propaganda is not right. Did I say something wrong? No, you didn't, Samuel. You're not in trouble. There's no use upsetting the boy. He doesn't understand. Teach him. Son, you need to understand that not everything is it seems. Sometimes it's just not just a story. Sometimes it's a way to try to get people to feel a certain way about a group of people. Moses, he's just a boy. This affects him too. He needs to know what's going on out there. What he needs to be as a child as long as possible, not worry about things like this. Things like what? Samuel, please go to your room. I need to speak to your father alone. Samuel, I need you to understand that there's people out there who want to hurt Jews because they are Jewish. And sometimes they use mean pictures and sometimes stories like the one you just learned about today to convince people that Jews are bad people. I have something for you. I know how much you like fairy tales and foxes, so I got you a book about a brave fox called Reynold. He was my favorite when I was a boy. I love it. Thank you, Papa. May 1939. Look, Samuel, spring, the beautiful beginning, bringing new life. And a time of renewal. Do you know what the Yiddish word is for blossom is? It's Balma. Oh, so it's Bulma, just like Mama's name. Exactly. Blossoms are a promise of new beginnings. No matter what happens, spring always comes, and with it, hope. September 1st, 1939. And they're just shooting through this. The Polish troops are fighting back against the Germans, but are overwhelmed. Danzig has taken by the Reich. Nazis have bombed Warsaw and Warsaw. Maman, that's where Grandma and Grandpa are. They are in Kharkov. Oh. Listen to me. Your Sefta and Saba are very smart people. They will be all right. I'm sure they escaped and they are already fled to the countryside. Chaos is everywhere, and the worried citizens are fleeing. The British and French have issued to Germany an ultimatum: withdraw or be... I couldn't read the rest of that. France will see the bark off. You won't... you see, we won the Great War. The Germans are cowards. Viva la France! Viva la France! It will be all right. Why don't you go back to the room and read your book? Yes, my mom. Really good storytelling in this. Like, it's really cool how they kind of captured it in this. It's like subtle. It's subtle, but at the same time, it's not. Like, it goes over the story appropriately, I think. Like, so far, I feel like it's really capturing. Okay. The Nazis were so terrible. Alright, we're actually going to stop it here. Only because